Alright. We are back. Voxel Pro back with another Metal Gear Solid 3 part playthrough. So let's see what's going on in the last episode. A lot of things happened. We found the scientist. He's a punk sissy. We laid people out. He's a punk sissy. And he ran away just like a punk sissy. And then we got our arm broken, thrown off a bridge, betrayed, almost drowned, had to heal ourselves through completely illogical means. So yeah, let's dive right into it.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Well, that's great.
Don't get too excited.
But
Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
It only means my discomfort. You know,
This
Snake's
morning, I had a
discomfort.
meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
Well, that's even better.
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on.
The
Who's
very
this
same.
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
So exactly when all this was going on, where did she think she was going to go? Like, I'm curious. Well, was she gonna help Khrushchev, or was she helping Volgin? I mean, I guess technically she had ties with the CIA.
I I can only offer you my deepest
So-
condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that
That's
right
right.
as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly
Because
in violation of our
clearly
airspace. And yet you
we
say it
just
was not
lied.
acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
Well,
don't know
what else can I
to
tell you?
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like
And
dearly to
anybody
believe.
who
However, I'm afraid
has
my
played
power
the Metal
over
Gear
military is
Solid
weak
series,
against the Cubans. I will
there's
need some
always
time
the
to
question
prove
of
this
that
was not
one
the
man
action
that
of
can
the
do
American
everything. Like, you took down a helicopter, a tank,
government. You have
a
one.
giant
You
mech
must catch
that
the boss
was
yourselves and recover the remaining
gonna
nuclear
plunge the
device.
world into death, destruction, and chaos.
You must find
Just
some
one
way
man
to
did
prove
that?
Your innocence.
Well,
Prove
Yeah.
our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I would
Are
be
you
honored
kidding
to
me?
restrain the military.
you had all
Yes.
those people
They
guarding
seek their
Sokolov with
revenge.
Gru, from
Nuclear attack
not
on the
Gru.
United States?
KGB. You had the KGB guarding Sokolov from Gru, and you telling me that you cannot muster up like 4 or 5 dudes that y'all can train really quickly, that I can send out orders to, like, kill him, kill this dude,
Put it
take him
simply,
from the
in order
shadows,
to
like
avoid a
on some
full-scale
Batman
nuclear
type
conflict,
stuff.
we have to prove that America
Like,
was not
y'all
involved
can't
in
do
that
that?
explosion.
And
I don't
eliminating
believe
the
that.
boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
I don't believe that.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
And he can train people. He can train people.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple
Really?
of insiders.
That's it?
Insiders.
There was a defection in
Somehow,
September
because
1960.
somehow I promised that we
Remember?
were speaking
You mean the 2 NSA
we were speaking
codebreakers
to
who
each
went
other
over to the
in the
Soviet
last
Union?
mission when we didn't have one of
Precisely.
their satellites to
Since
communicate
then,
with each other.
they've apparently
What,
been
did we
training
just
with the KGB
hijack the
exactly
signal?
this kind
Did
of
we just
situation.
hijack one of their
Codenames are
satellites?
Adam and Eve.
Like, what exactly
I've
happened?
been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks.
I don't understand.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Some help they are.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
You know what? If you gon' have me as a hired hit, you gon' give me some help. You gon' buy the weapon. You gon' place $1,000 into my. Well,
Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3.
general stuff. Like in this case, you gon' give me some weapons. You if there's KGB in there and they're part of chefs, people, you know where to stash some weapons. Come on. Y'all can infiltrate. Y'all from the same country. Gotta be kidding me. Stupid. Very stupid people. These stupid dudes. And these stupid dudes suck at infiltration. Like, every single thing, every single infiltration method, the entry method, has pretty much gone wrong. You know, just because something didn't happen this time around doesn't mean that, you know, that the method didn't have its potential problems. Like, how close were we just like 1 second away from getting blown up if they said, oh, hey, let's just use those heat-seeking missiles that we have on the airplane.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
I said it before in the last video, and I'll say it
I
again.
got blown pretty far off target.
If
Snake,
they would
let's
have,
go over your mission
if they would have,
objectives one more time.
if they would have said,
Rescue
if they would have
Circle.
simply said, "Oh,
Find out
hey,
what's happened to
let's
the
blow
Shagaholic.
this, let's blow
Then
this
destroy it.
unidentified
And
aircraft
finally,
up,"
eliminate the boss.
story would be done, game
mission will be
over,
codenamed
bad guys go
Operation
home,
Snake Eater.
drinking tea,
Because I'll
sitting
take
on the
on the boss
porch,
and our Cobra unit,
and
right?
they will plunge
forget
the
about
world
Colonel
into
Volk.
death, destruction,
I'm
and
not a
chaos. I
hired
don't
killer.
believe it.
I know.
And
but that
then
was the
on top of
Kremlin's
that, if
Man,
none of that went
you mean it
wrong,
wasn't
if
just
none of
a
that went
request?
wrong, we got
What's it
blown
to us
off
if the
target.
Khrushchev regime
You
is
guys
threatened by the
suck.
Colonel and his faction?
You guys are the worst
If
team.
supporting the current
I can't.
regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange,
Listen,
then
I gotta
that's what we'll
defend
do.
this punk
And what
sissy.
are the CIA's
I
demands?
almost died.
Priorities are the
thrice.
rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagaholic.
You guys make me
Roger
heal
that,
myself
Major
through
Tom.
illogical
What
means.
now?
And you
I'm
guys
giving my
suck at
codex.
infiltration.
Turns
You know
out
what?
Tom
Your
wasn't the most
actions are
auspicious
erratic
choice.
at best.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth
You
is,
guys
when I chose
suck.
my codename,
CIA,
wrong
my
one.
foot.
The wrong one.
That's what I
Did
say.
you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3
Stupid
tunnels as
people.
part of their plan.
This is a great
Nazis
game, though.
find 2 of the tunnels
It's
before they're
really,
finished.
it's a really great
Prisoners
game
succeed in escaping
when you
by
don't
using the
nitpick
last
all these
remaining tunnel.
details.
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same
What?
kind of fate.
What kind of...
Her frequency
Listen,
is the same as during
Okay.
the virtuous mission. 145.
okay. I hate to go through this list again,
She'll be
but
recording
how
our
many
mission
times
data
have I
as well,
almost
just like the
died?
last time.
Got my
Frequency
arm
is also
broken.
the same. 140.
You guys suck.
96.
Suck at coverage
And there's one
too.
more person on
How
the support
come?
team.
How come
name
when
is
I
Mr.
stick my
Secret.
neck out there,
He's an expert
about
on
to
the
die,
latest in weapons and equipment
I'm gonna
technology,
die if I fail?
going up against some of the
If
world's
you
most
know,
advanced
if
weaponry
you know,
we
if I
infiltrate
fail,
the research facility.
I'm talking about
Have
assuming
any
that
questions?
I'm
Just
in
ask
enemy territory. I don't get what I need to get done in on time,
148.41.
and I somehow escape the country.
Adam,
That's
your
assuming
KGB
all that.
contact, is
Assuming
waiting
that
for you
I
at the
survive
abandoned
without a
factory
scratch, I kill
The same
whoever I need to
factory
kill.
Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet
I
up with Adam first.
incapacitate
He's cleared the way for you to
whoever I
rescue
need to
Sokolov.
incapacitate
How'll I
for the
know
moment.
this Adam guy when I see him?
All the minute
You'll know
stuff,
once you
assuming
reach
that
the
I
factory.
survive all
The
that,
whole area's
the
been
jungle,
polluted by the
the
fallout from
animals,
nuclear
the
blast.
poison,
No
the
one else
people,
dare
the
come
drama,
close.
just
password
all
is
of this.
Who are the Patriots?
Assuming that I survive all that and I make it back home to America,
You've been equipped with a 45.
I'm gonna get killed?
Be careful, it's noisy.
They're gonna say you fail, you get killed. But meanwhile, this person over there gotta get their medical license revoked?
You're now on an official
How
mission
trill
to
is
the
that?
United States
Because
government.
here's the thing.
It will be
At
necessary
least
to make
with
your presence
her,
known to a certain
she get to
extent.
choose another career path. Oh, I don't get to practice medicine anymore. Oh, hey, I'll just be a lawyer
Still a sneaking
instead.
mission. Snake,
Come
if
on.
you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear
How
war.
unbelievable.
Keep that in mind and proceed with
just
extreme
stupid.
caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Like I said, it's a great game, though. Well, I think I will save. And, after this,
Paramedic.
save,
Snake,
I will
it's so good to hear
see
from
you guys later. So,
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
subscribe to Voxel
I
Pro.
visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Subscribe to Voxel Pro.
Then you must
And
have seen
you can also find me on Google Plus and
You were all
Twitter.
wrapped up in bandages and tubes,
Voxel
so I
Pro,
couldn't
of
bring you
course.
one, but look.
And I will see you guys next time, and I'll
But
let the
seriously,
cutscene
don't
play
forget
out
that you
there,
and I
and
got in touch
I'll
yesterday.
and then
In
I'll end the
fact, you
video.
really
So
shouldn't
I
even
will
be on
see
this
you
mission.
guys later.
Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.